Welcome to our hazard tour, where we will be taking a look at three different hazards: atmospheric, hydrospheric, and lithospheric. For our atmospheric hazard, we'll be visiting Cairns in beautiful Queensland, Australia. Cairns is in tropical far north Queensland and is therefore subject to devastating tropical cyclones. Each year, 4 to 5 tropical cyclones make landfall in Queensland, usually during the tropical cyclone season between November and April. So every year there is a good chance that a tropical cyclone will pass through or near Cairns. For example, in 2012, tropical cyclone Jasmine approached from the east, making landfall just north of Cairns, before moving westward into the Gulf of Carpentaria. Even closer, in 2013, tropical cyclone Oswald formed in the Gulf and moved eastward towards Cairns before heading to the south. Tropical cyclone Ita arrived during the 2014 season, making landfall again to the north of Cairns before moving southward. When we look at a satellite photo of a tropical cyclone, we can see how widespread the devastation can be. Here we see tropical cyclone Larry, which struck Queensland in 2006. It caused $1.5 billion of damage and, even more alarmingly, wiped out 90% of that year's banana crop. Tropical cyclone preparations include sheltering and securing animals, securing outdoor furniture, sheltering vehicles, unplugging electrical appliances, turning off gas and electricity, closing window shutters, and closing curtains. If an approaching tropical cyclone is big enough, the local authorities will issue an evacuation order. Next on our tour, we'll be looking at the hydrospheric hazard of drought and visiting Southern California. At the height of the most recent drought, in August 2014, 58% of California was declared to be in exceptional drought, with the rest being in extreme and severe drought. The drought was so severe that the Sierra Nevada rose 24 millimeters due to the loss of water weight. In Southern California, strong water restrictions were put in place to conserve the dwindling water supply. In 2015, Los Angeles was ordered to reduce water consumption by another 16%. Beverly Hills was ordered to reduce water consumption by 36%. Many residents responded to these conditions by replanting their gardens with drought-resistant plants and reducing their personal water consumption. The final stop on our hazard tour is Pasadena, where we look at the lithospheric hazard of earthquake faults. One of the major faults in this area is the Raymond Fault. We'll follow its path from Glendale, where it cuts through Forest Lawn Memorial Park. Heading eastward, it crosses over the 2 and then along York Boulevard. It then meets up with the 110 at Arroyo Park. From here we continue on to Lacey Park, cutting through residential areas all the way. Now on our way to San Marino High School, where the fault passes straight through the middle. Then we follow the fault up to the LA County Arboretum and Santa Anita Racetrack. We finish our tour of the Raymond Fault in the foothills of Monrovia. The primary means of reducing the hazard of earthquake faults is to avoid construction activity above them. As we can see, a lot of construction has already taken place on top of the Raymond Fault. Now that the full extent of this fault is mapped out, these constructions will be able to take some preemptive action regarding strengthening of the buildings. No future construction should take place on top of the Raymond Fault. Thank you for joining us on this short hazard tour.